What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming at you again today with another video for Dragon Ball Legends. I do apologize, I would have been here for you guys sooner, but there's been a lot going on. I was extremely busy today with some real life stuff as well. But the anniversary did officially kick underway at around 5 in the morning. I stayed up all night to initially check it out, then took a little bit of a nap, had to deal with some stuff like I had mentioned. And now we're here, and I was gonna live stream, but it was storming outside really bad. I didn't want to get cut off or interrupted by any power outages, so I figured I would just record today's video. And what we're gonna be talking about is a basic introduction to everything that happened, what we're gonna be looking at for anniversary, all of the news, community commotion, and stuff that's initially kicked off. This is kind of like a basic interview. We're not gonna be getting too in-depth into any of the changes, because I want to keep this video relatively short. Most all of the stuff that's super important we can dedicate an entire video to, or multiple in some cases. But we're going to get into everything here and cover it for you guys so you have roughly an idea of everything that's going on. And some people might know all this, but there might be some hidden gems of information in here, so you should still stick around either way. Now, the first and most important thing that we should probably lead with is the massive ban wave of players that happened last night. Now, most of the players involved were people that had been using third-party vendors, and what that means is it's basically like an overseas operation where the currency in their nation has so much of a difference between the currency in your nation that they can acquire more chrono crystals for cheaper. And basically the gist is you would then send your account to that organization or that person. They would buy a bunch of the chrono crystals, load up your account, you'd spend way less money, like hundreds of dollars in the long run, and then they would ship you the account back ready for you to use. Now, this is initially and just first and foremost against the game's terms of service, but a lot of other games don't really take action against the player base necessarily. I know some like Digimon Lynx definitely did, but other games like Dokkan, where even though it's against the game's terms of service, they've been allowing it for quite a while and people have been able to get away with it. Legends just kind of didn't really give much of a warning. They did have some news updates in the game suggesting that it was indeed against the terms of service for you to do it, but they took action against people, even ones that had used vendors only prior to those warnings being posted. So basically they didn't care, they didn't view that message as a warning, they just went back and just banned a whole bunch of people. Now, I do believe they also banned some folks that were using emulators in specific ways. And what I mean is that not every single person that used an emulator got banned. Like Riku still kept his account. I do believe that he plays a bit of the game on PC. But if you were to get into the game files and delete the ECD file, which is basically the file that when you transfer an account keeps it locked for 24 hours before you can regain access to it, there was a way to bypass that time lockout by deleting the ECD file, and the game would then spawn a new ECD file and let you back in less than 24 hours. So people that I know, like DeMonty Gaming, unfortunately, that did that method of tinkering with the game files may have also caught a ban because of that, and not because they use vendors. And I know for a fact DeMonty doesn't use third-party vendors. He is a bigger YouTuber, and I tell you guys 100% that he writes off all his purchases on his taxes. So there's no reason for him to need to use a third-party vendor because he'll just get the money back on his tax return anyway, you guys. So there's no reason to assume that. It must be tinkering with those files. Now, there is also rumors that some other innocent folks got caught up in the ban wave as well, and it's very difficult to get in touch with Bandai or Dimps through the game and try and get that resolved. I don't know if it's really going to end well for those people, and it's pretty unfortunate. Like, the game lost a sizable amount of its player population. I know Gouken got dusted in the Bandai Snap. Bebop, one of the most well-renowned English-speaking players on the internet that's active in social media, he got the axe We had other players like VVIP1, who's a well-known whale in the game, who got his account axed, and he doesn't even know why. There's plenty of other people. I think the Libra, who finished first place last season, I think he might have gotten the axe too. Not sure about that. There were rumors that Milcool, even the winner of the Vegas tournament, there were rumors that he got the axe. But that is not the case, you guys. It was just his friend that he was posting about. So his account was not altered or taken action against in any way. So I feel like we've talked about it enough, you guys, but they did issue a massive ban wave in the game, and it's pretty unprecedented. A lot of players got affected, but all I can say is place an F down in chat to pay respects to the fallen in Dragon Ball Legends anniversary time. So the ban wave, it happened, you guys. I've always strongly recommended that you not do those types of things, but, you know, carry on at your own risk. You know, I don't do them. I'm pretty poor. I just can't really afford a whole lot. So my account is still in just fine standing. So with that being said, I think we can jump forward to a next interesting piece of information that we got, which we'll hit refresh here real quick just to make sure nothing else popped up. But they did hit us with Golden Frieza's demo for his animation. So we're going to actually check that out on the English side here. His ultimate Earth Crusher deals massive damage and also damages enemy members on standby. That's the first time we've seen that since Majin Vegeta's ultimate, where he blows himself up. So that's pretty cool to see that again. Increase the enemy's damage taken when entering the battlefield and deal always increased damage to Saiyans. So he's got a flat damage buff against Saiyans, and it seems like every time the enemy enters battlefield, they will take increased damage. So he seems like he's going to be kind of like definitely like a supportive damage dealing debuffing unit. So let's check this out real quick here. Volume not too loud here. I started back at the beginning. We got Golden Frieza snickering there, like he always does. He takes a second to talk some smack. I can't hear it, I have it muted. Ooh, I like that tail whip that he does. That's a really nice tail whip. That's cool. He whiffs that so that he can land the super move there, which seems to be an AoE super move. And the ultimate arts technique. This is going to be the one that does damage to the whole team. Yep, the Earthbreaker there. I love how it puts the cracks in the map right there. So this is like a Resurrection of F version of Frieza. I'm assuming the Goku and the Vegeta are going to be kind of similarly tagged. Oh, well, we saw the whole thing, so thank you. Or we didn't really get to see his wind pose there, did we? Yeah, he's got a really nice looking wind pose right there. So, Golden Frieza was shown off. They haven't shown off the Buuhan yet. I would suspect that he's going to come tomorrow, but we can get out of that right there. But yeah, so Golden Frieza and Buuhan are coming on split banners here. So let's bring this up really quick, yoink, and turn that on. We can hop into the game news real quickly and just kind of briefly fire through some of this stuff. Again, we don't want the video to be too long, so I'll be saving a lot of in-depth stuff on this for separate videos. But we are getting two separate split step-up banners, you guys. There's going to be the blue Goku, literally blue Goku. Then you have the Golden Frieza, Legends Limited Vegeta is going to have a shot on there with a new EX, Beerus, and Janemba. We've then got the second banner, which is Vegeta's version with the blue-purple Vegeta, or purple-blue Vegeta. Oh, this is getting confusing now. Then we have Buuhan, which I'm especially excited about. Then another shot at Vegito on this banner as well, with an extreme Whis and Chill. So it's very, very interesting how they have this structured here. And the best advice I could give you guys, beyond just summoning for the characters you like if you're a personal fan of one of these characters, don't let me try and talk you out of summoning for them, you guys. First and foremost, you need to be happy while playing the game. But, strategically speaking, if you are very close to being able to run a fully functional Lineage of Evil team, I personally would prioritize the banner with Golden Frieza on it. Like if you have Final Form Cooler well mastered, if you have the new Metal Cooler, the original Green Cooler, Chilled, the Yellow Frieza, if you have your, again, Lineage of Evil teams really well developed, then it probably would be best for you to start on this banner Whereas if you have your regeneration teams highly developed, it may end up being better for you to start off on the Vegeta banner. That's the best advice I can give you guys, because outside of that, it's going to be God Key. You'll have the Beerus and the Whis split across both banners. I have a feeling they'll probably be tagged as God Key also. Strong feeling. And you have Chilled, Lineage of Evil. No one's going to be really excited for him, probably. And then again, Vegito, a shot at him will be on both of them. So if you're a more budget player and you're not going absolutely ape banana crap on both of them, then again, that's how I would prioritize which one you're going to go for. We also have the free everyday consecutive summons. I actually recorded that for this video, and the footage got corrupted. But I did my first free multi, and I came out with a duplicate of the Super Saiyan 3 Red Goku, brought him to 4 stars, and I got my first duplicate of Super Saiyan Bardock, bringing him to 3 stars. Both on that one free multi, you guys. There's great value to be had there, and even though not every single character on the banner is like flat out amazing, there's still some really good pickups. We can briefly look through the featured characters on that, but for free, really can't complain, you guys. That's incredible value once again. Also, the Summon Shenron mechanics, we can briefly go over those for a second, but I did successfully predict that we're going to see some aspect of augmented reality coming to the game. Had a video about that, so pretty excited to see that, even though the system is a little frustrating. We also have the Rising Battle Vegito, extremely straightforward event, functions very similarly to the Fury Broly one. There's not a whole lot of video content that I need to provide for that yet, because we only have stage 20, up through stage 20 available. You basically get to the first farmable stage. You'll be doing that one over and over again to get the soul boosting materials you'll need to get Vegito maxed out. Do that, and then you'll be able to carry on and easily finish with the remaining stages we have available. Again, once we get to the more boss type stages, I would love to make some content about that for you guys, but right now it's extremely straightforward. Also, we have the Gods vs. the Super Warrior, a little event previewing the God Goku, the God Vegeta Blue, both respectively, versus Super Vegito. There's not a whole lot of stages there, so again, I'm not going to include any of that in this video right here, but it should be pretty easy for you to get through. I wouldn't imagine they designed it to be too difficult yet. Hopefully they add maybe some more stages to it, but again, it's just kind of like a little teaser stage thing to kind of just show off the units we're about to get. The 2 banners with all the new units are coming on the 3rd, 6/3. So we still have about 2 days. Yeah, literally 3 days. Like, we gotta get through all of today, then the 2nd. Yeah, so 2 days until they show up, really. Anniversary coins, you need to get those via the login bonuses. As well, I believe there are 3 or 4 of them you can get from various missions. And there are certain rewards we can exchange those for. I can briefly go over those in the exchange shop here in a second as well. Special login bonuses, nothing to talk about there. You just sign into the game, you get free stuff, that's great. And we can see that the overall anniversary seems to go through July 8th, which is a little bit longer than a month. And until the 26th of next month, there's going to be the triple EXP, bonus Zenny, half off training time, half off adventure time, all that stuff we're very familiar with will be going on as well. We don't need to spend too much time talking about that, but all good things. Also, a lot of returning events. I'm not really too worried about that, but if you're a newer player or there's a lot of backtracking you need to do, then that'll be available as well. And not pictured in this particular portion, but you also have the new story stages to do to get Shallot up to Super Saiyan 2. So I would definitely consider staying on top of that. We covered all that. Rising Battle Vegito. There'll be more stages coming out the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th. Ooh, all the way through level 100. So there's going to be plenty of story to farm there. Maybe I can live stream some of that, but I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I wanted to stream again. It's just the storm and there not being a whole lot of summon banners or a lot of activity yet. It's kind of like a building wave. They started off a little bit hype, dropping lots of previews and hints and some activities to do. The free-to-play Vegito. but the real main meaty portion of the anniversary has not even shown up yet. And then again, it's also kind of a sombering moment that so many players were banned as well. So it's kind of an interesting start to the anniversary. Definitely let me know your opinions down below in the comments. There is an extremely baity banner, although it does have some extremely decent characters on it. Very good. I mean, I love Zamasu. Ribrianne's great. Ultimate Gohan. Kaioken Goku's okay. Caulifla's okay. Lots of really, really mad decent characters on this banner. But with the new step-ups up and coming, I can't condone spending any Chrono Crystals or resources on it, really, at all. It's just, it's not a good look. This banner with the two God Blues and their separate step-ups are going to be the way to go, for sure. So, even though I want another Zamasu and Ultimate Gohan, I think I'll have to wait there. Login bonuses, new PvP duel. It's important to note that all PvP is locked to level 2000 for this season. The level 3000 increases won't take effect until next season. They've basically designated this kind of buffer zone to allow it to be more fair for more people to get elevated status, so the people that have more time to rush things out can't just dominate the season. So I can understand that. I think it's cool. Give me more time to pick teams and see what I get on the step-up banners. If I'm going to max my God Key team first, or Regen, or I want to go with Lineage of Evil. I don't know. It's good. Good little deciding period. Alright, next up we have the Hunt for the Dragon Balls mode. And then this will be the AR Shenron here. A list of the daily prizes you can get. And there's a specific thing you have to do to get this to work, you guys. It's very simple. The players just actually have to be on your in-game friends list, and then you exchange the QR codes via like a private message in Discord or Facebook or Twitter. Exchange your QR code screenshot with them, and then they're gonna have to pull it up on a computer or a tablet or some other device so they can point their camera at it and get the QR code scanned. You can do that 4 times a day, and hopefully you build the Dragon Balls quickly. I did my 4 for this day, and I only got 1 Dragon Ball and like Chrono Crystal rewards, you know. I'm not gonna complain, but I probably won't be the first person to get all 7 Dragon Balls to show that off. But there should be some kind of cool Pokemon Go style AR summoning of Shenron at that point. We'll definitely be covering that when we have more information. Again, back to the fact that the anniversary is kind of building a little bit more slowly than just being kind of like a kind of instantaneous bam, everything's here. So that is definitely important to note. Anything else? There's the exchange shop. We can go into that. I already did the 10x summons and battle version 2, you guys. We're gonna dedicate an entire video just to that specifically. I'm still learning it myself. It's not quite as complicated as you might think, but there is a lot of stuff going on. So we could definitely dedicate that to an entire video. Keep this one a little bit shorter here, you guys. But definitely know that it is a thing, and it's got a lot of interesting aspects. We'll probably do a video about that tomorrow, you guys. That's going to be the plan. So probably stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes peeled. Other than that, free summons, new Ultra Space Time Rush. We talked about the new story to get Shallot upgraded here. Missions to get Shallot upgraded. Let's go check out the actual missions tab, because they've changed the layout of it a little bit, in the events portion anyway. So you actually have the little subdivisions in the tabs here. A way for you to get 2 more of those coins, which we're still going to go check out the exchange shop here in a second as well. Guaranteed sparking tickets, some more crystals for getting Shallot all maxed out now. A rising paddle, get some crystals from that as well. And some of the older events that have returned. It's kind of interesting how they've redesigned this to fit the game's kind of design. I don't know, the UI. It just seems a little bit off, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. I like how it's subdivided now. It's a little easier to navigate for sure. Everything else pretty similar there. Dragon Hunt, again, this person be on your friends list. You'll screenshot this, send it to them. Hopefully they have a way where they can use their phone to then take a picture of it, and you should be able to get it. It won't let me show with a QR scanner because I've already used all mine for today. I'm locked out. But hopefully we can get all these Dragon Balls, and hopefully the wishes are worth it and really cool, you guys. Other than that, what do we got going on in here? We checked out the missions. Haven't really started doing a whole lot of that stuff, you guys. I've been doing the Vegito stuff. And again, I was extremely busy today, so I got a kind of a late start on playing the game. Returning events. These missions right here are going to be your best way of getting the soul boosting materials that you need to level up your characters to the new 3000 cap. Be able to get your Zenny, all the different colored souls you need. They're also doing PvP, and some of these, you'll see there's a new Z2 mission with better rewards for the adventures. So doing adventures, they have a new Z2 adventure, which has even better rewards with the new types of Super Souls and Rising Souls. Rising Souls, they're not Super Souls inside of adventures. They'll have the new 6-star Rising Souls in there. So that's important to note as well, new adventures. Alright, so that's going to how you want to level stuff up. Take it at your own pace. You have an entire PvP season. But leveling up a couple of teams will probably help with some of the PvE content we're going to be seeing over the next 2 to 3 weeks as well. So keep that in mind. Alright, looking at PvP, which I have not started yet, you guys. We have until 5:31 until 6:11. So that actually seems like anniversary Super Space Time Duel. This is a super short PvP season right here. Not even 2 weeks long. So that's definitely special right there, you guys. That is special. Season ranking. What is the title? Anniversary Super Space Time Duel winner. Interesting. Very special title. Alright, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. I'm glad we checked that out. So a shorter PvP season. And then the one with the 3,000 level caps, I guess, is going to start. Alright, we've checked out most everything. Let's check out the shop, the coins here, and that'll be our basic review of the anniversary stuff done. Exchange shop. Let's hop into the shop. There is 2 returning cosmetics, the Nappa and the Future Trunks clothes. We have summon tickets for that banner. Got a lot of new training materials, 200 skip tickets, 20 energy tickets, or a plethora of Rising Soul materials. Remember, there's only really like 4 coins available right now. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3, some odd more from daily logins. So I would prioritize with the skip and the energy tickets, the training materials, potentially a cosmetic. I don't know about the summoning tickets. And then 20 million Zenny, or I don't know. That's what I prioritize, with something that you can kind of see on the screen like right now. Like the cosmetics, training items, skip tickets, energy tickets. I think those are going to be the best things that you could get out of these coins. Other than that, you guys, I think that's pretty much it for the basic review. We covered Golden Frieza. We covered all the stuff in the news. Did I forget anything? Let me know down below. I did my summons already, unfortunately, like I said, and the video footage got corrupted. But I did get the Bardock and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that you can see both on the banner right here. Those were my pickups for this free summon on day 1. I definitely recommend doing it again, you guys. Log in, do the summon, extreme value. This banner right here, again, has some really good characters on it, but I would probably just do the daily summons on it, you guys. With the new step-ups up and coming in like 3 days, I would not invest in that banner. Do your dailies elsewhere. I'm not going to bore you with any of my single ticket summons on Masters Pack. I really think that's everything for this basic kind of Legends Anniversary introduction video. These videos are going to keep evolving. We'll be having a lot more as we get more Vegito stuff, some harder stages to that event. I'm going to start leveling up my characters and start grinding stuff out and actually playing the game instead of sitting here talking to you guys about it, so that, yeah, I can get some work done in there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the game, the giant ban wave, everything associated with that, the anniversary itself, how it's kind of building up a little bit more slowly. I will definitely be planning some type of content via live streaming or video pre-recorded for the step-up summon banners. I'm not quite sure yet. I want to stream something for this game, you guys. I just don't know what. You know, there's not a whole lot going on yet, but we'll get there. So, outside of that, I think, again, I mentioned everything. Let me know if I forgot anything down below. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I'd love to see you again on future videos. And if you enjoy the video, consider leaving it a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that support the videos, that watch them, help me spread them around. Alright, we've covered everything important. That's it for this video, you guys. Gonna do a separate one for the Step Up banners or live stream. Going to be covering the Battle version 2 in a separate video again. That's in-depth enough where I can get a video all to itself. Some fairly significant changes. The community's kind of on the fence about them so far. Ultra Space Time Rush, I do need to dive back into that. This is a little piece of bonus footage right here. While I was doing the editing, they dropped the teaser for Buuhan. So we're gonna just snag this and read it off real quick, go over it for you guys. Ultimate Gohan absorbed. Buu Super is coming. Buu grows stronger when he enters the battlefield or the enemy switches. That's kind of similar to the Buu we currently have, at least with the enemy switching part, the Super Buu. His special arts, Barrier, green card, nullifies attacks and restores HP, and you draw another one when the enemy dodges attacks. So every time the enemy vanishes, you draw a green card. That's pretty good. No one escapes. But he does not have an ultimate arts technique, so we're going to check this out. We have him starting off, talking a little bit of smack there to the base form Vegito. He vanishes. His tentacle on his head is so long too, by the way. Alright, tap attacks, nothing special. Here he's going to use the barrier, which is pretty cool. Remember, he does get life back. And he drew that green card when the enemy vanished. His blue card there, kind of confusing to me with all those little purple discs. Like, missed opportunity for him to spit out a couple of ghost kamikazes that shoot a Kamehameha and have an ultimate arts technique that's maybe something similar to that also, since he does have Gohan absorbed. He could be shooting out Masenkos and Kamehamehas, but no, they gave him these little purple circles instead. Anyway, you guys, out of the 2 units that were just revealed, I do think Golden Frieza seems better just at a glance, but his whole drawing a green card, which is a barrier every time the enemy vanishes, and then stacking offensive buffs when he comes into the battle, and then every time the enemy swaps. So that's pretty useful when you think about it. The enemy is going to vanish and then swap. He's going to get the buffs, and then they vanish twice. You get 2 green cards. I don't know. It sounds like he could be extremely useful, but I'm still more excited for the Golden Frieza off the top of my head, just in terms of seeing both of them. Anyways, you guys, that was a little bonus segment there. We'll find a way to insert this in the video, and then we'll have more videos coming up for you guys really soon. So we'll catch you again. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out.